Assalamualaikum dan selamat sejahtera. We are going to continue to 2.2 atomic and molecular masses. Learning outcome for this one is that you should be able to define relative atomic mass AR and for molecular mass, relative molecular mass. Okay, relative atomic mass. It is actually based on carbon 12 scale relative atomic mass of an element. Okay, it is defined as the average mass of one atom of the element compared to 1/12 the mass of one atom carbon 12. Okay, mathematically, let's see the formula. So AR, this is relative atomic mass, is the average mass of one atom of the element over 1/12 times mass of one atom of carbon 12. Okay, average mass. Average mass is used for calculation because the atom of the element sometimes have two or more isotopes. Okay, so AR is the relative atomic mass. So let's see example. Okay, for example, this one. Chlorine has two isotopes. Okay, you are going to find out the relative atomic mass of the chlorine. 75% is 35 Cl and another 25 is 37 Cl. So calculate the average atomic mass of Cl. This information is given for you. So the first thing that you need to do is to find the average mass. This is just mathematics. So you are going to use the formula in mathematics to find the average mass. So the average mass of chlorine, so 75%, 70 over 100 times 35 plus 25 over 100 times 37, which refers to this one. Okay, this one refers to this one, and this one refers to this one. So you get 35.5 AMU. Okay, what is AMU? AMU is atomic mass unit. Okay, atomic mass unit for average atomic mass. That is the unit. Next, you can calculate the relative atomic mass using the formula earlier. Okay, so relative atomic mass, this is actually AR, relative atomic mass. So average atomic mass 35.5 AMU over 1/12 times 12 of the mass of carbon 12. So what you will get is 35.5. As you can see here, there is no unit. No unit. Okay, no unit. Why is it no unit? Because this one will be cancelled off. Okay, so there are no unit. So this is the example of relative atomic mass. Okay, next one. We can also have relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass is almost the same with relative atomic mass. The differences is this part. You are going to use molecule. Okay, average mass of one molecule of the substance over 1/12 of the mass of one atom of carbon 12. So everything is the same except for the symbol and the molecule here. Okay, MR is relative molecular mass. MR is not average atomic mass. So please be careful. MR is relative molecular mass. Relative molecular mass. Okay, example 2. Relative molecular mass of H2O. So we want to find the relative molecular mass of H2O. So what is given for you is the mass of hydrogen, that is 1.008. In metric level, you need to use 3 decimal point. Or depends on the question paper information. Okay, maybe if the paper give you 1.01, you just write down 1.01. In this case, it is given for you 1.008. And oxygen is 15.999. So we want to calculate the relative molecular mass for H2O. So this is the formula. 2, because hydrogen there are 2. So AR of hydrogen and also AR of oxygen. Relative atomic mass of hydrogen, relative atomic mass of oxygen. So 2 times 1.008 plus 15.999. So you will get 18.5. Again, no unit. No unit. No unit because this is MR. Okay, relative molecular mass. Okay, so let's see this one exercise. This one is a little bit difficult. This exercise actually available in your notes that you can download from the DK014 website. Okay, determine the relative atomic mass of an element X if the ratio of the atomic mass of X to carbon is 0.75. Okay, can you solve this? Okay, so how can we solve this one? Determine the relative atomic mass of an element X if the ratio of the atomic mass of X to carbon 12 is 0.75. So it means that X is 0.5 as of carbon 12. So you need to know the mass of carbon 12. Okay, this is the ratio that I write down. So X compared to carbon is 0.75. Okay. So relative atomic mass of carbon is 12. Okay. X ratio is 0.75 means that from 12 here, X is 0.75. Okay. So what you need to do, you just multiply. So 0.75 times 12, the mass of carbon. So you will get 9. Okay, so that's the answer. And again, for relative atomic mass, relative molecular mass, there is no unit. Okay, so that is the exercise. Okay, so that's it for today. I hope you are able to get the idea of what is relative atomic mass and relative molecular mass. Okay, see you again.